Hey, I'm Kev. Welcome back to MotoGP 21 as we're in Mugello for the 6th round of the season. I've already got lost count. Last time out we had one of our best races so far around the Bugatti Le Mans circuit on our NTS. The updated frame definitely seemed to help, and it seems to help round here as well as at the end of free practice too. So yeah, we're not near the top of NTS. So you see 53.9 from Berserker means he's at the top, the only rider into the 53s. But if we scroll down here, okay, you see lots of riders with 54s. Look at that, top NTS for 54.9. We didn't quite repeat it in practice too. So we're heading to qualifying 1, but as you can see, much better. Best NTS as well, only NTS into the 54s. So we could actually be fighting for Q2 here. So joining us in qualifying 1 is the likes of Ramirez, Navarro, the usual. There's no surprises here, unfortunately. We have the same setup we normally have, as we have discovered medium soft. It seems like I finally think I've figured out you ride with the rear in this game. In 20, you rode with the front. Now you ride with the rear in 21. I'm not sure if it's because it's following what happens in real life. Like, they had a new rear tyre come in last year, and then they got a new asymmetrical front for this year as well, before new front tyres are going to come, I think, next season as well. So we might be going back to riding with the front in MotoGP 2022. But yeah, for 21, we're riding with the rear of the bike. I think around here we've finally figured it out. So we put a soft on the rear for practice. That seemed to do really good with the medium front. So you've got a usual setup. No, it is still wet. So the only change we make around here actually to the setup we normally do is gearing's quite short, so we've got to make it a bit longer for that front stretch so we don't top out. That's it. Show recommended. Oh, it wants to be a bit longer. Now we'll keep it at that. I think we're just topping out by ourselves. And then we're going to dive bomb in the first corner in the race, so perfect. So we're going for wet qualified. You saw it was dry in practice, but the rain has come for Saturday. And it's going to be dry again for the race, so we don't too much credence with our pace in these conditions. As I said, we want to make it into qualifying 2 for once, as oh my god, we can carry way more speed than that. We do love Mugello. Like, it's probably the circuit we're actually ridden the most already in 21, because it's very popular online as well. Very good for battling with those long straights. Very high speed as well. Quite a challenge on the bikes. Plus on these Moto2 machines, like we were finding in practice, we could slide it with the rear. So we're just a second back. 10th back slice through the first split. First split's alright for us. First split. Final split as well with the long straight. Like, we actually gained time in the final split. Just this second split, well, not this second bit, but the third split in particular, we're not very good at. So this has not been very good at the moment for it. Just sliding the rear everywhere. I did change the setup back to default because our setup is for the drive. We're 3/10 down. Come on. Got a chance here of making it into the top 4. Got to make it into the top 4, so we're part of the final 18. Qualifying 2 as they set the first 6 rows of the grid in Moto 2 and 3. Like in MotoGP, which is just the top 12. Along that there on the outside, we've already done that successfully as well in practice, so we get some more development points. Let's set a beat time with along that penalty included. Oh, very slow here. Hang on, we're 10th up though. We're 10th up. Come on. In our good set to now is coming up as well. See, like this long left-handed downhill as well, very challenging. You can get the power so early. We're already on full power. We're halfway through the corner as you go towards the line. This could be the fastest time. It is. We're in the 203, so we're a second quicker. Look at that. Oh boy. He's smiling. You could see that grin from Mars, couldn't you? As he is at the top by half a second out of Virgay, Ramirez and Manzi. Get the freaking sprinkler system on overnight, Mugello. All right, we need this for the race. Wow, we made it to qualifying 2 for the first time. An NTS in qualifying 2, that is a rare sight. As you've got Cameron, Delaportia, on home turf ahead of Navarro. And then we've got Arbolino, Corsi, and Serwin not doing badly as well. Just a second half slower than us. No, you know. And then we've got Garzo, Bulliger, and UT then. Montella, Arenas, Baltas with Chantra in last. Hello everyone, how you doing? Front runners, Bezecchi, Gardner, Baldassari, Dixon, Fernandez, Roberts, Lowe's, Bo, Shirota, Vietti, DJ Antonio, Gura, and Canet. Who will come out on top. There go, last chance to try and get a pole for NTS. So here we go, then down the front stretch, we got to remember that middle sector. Difficult for us. So kept it in third. Again, ride with the rear. Got to be careful. And that's why people like me are struggling as well. Like it's all about how you accelerate, really. And the brakes, like, totally different compared to 20. Was that as well? We're 2/10 up. 2/10. 2/10 in the first split. So totally kind of have to reverse how you rode in 20, Physique. Be quick in 21. So in 20, you could be quite aggressive with the throttle. Be very aggressive with the brakes as well, with the braking. Well, not as aggressive actually with the brakes compared to this. So 3/10 up. 3/10 up is Max Power. Halfway through. Halfway through the lap, as we hate this chicane. We don't like this split at all. As we've got this downhill right hand of the long up as well. Really be a difficult corner. We're probably going to get mugged quite easily into this corner in the race. There's lots of dive bombs down the inside into this corner. We do have the fast chicane afterwards. And we have our friend, the final split. We're a second up. A second. Tom, get the camera. What's gonna happen? It's too right. Had to pinch second there just to try and get a bit of engine braking going as well, as we went a bit too deep. Then immediately get back up to third so we could accelerate. So here we go across the line. 201. 202. No, it's a 201-1. Oh. The celebration music on. It is pole for NTS. By 2.5 seconds ahead of Fernandez and Gardner. With Roberts in fourth, ahead of DJ Antonio, and Gura impressive in sixth. With those, Bezecchi, the home hero, down in eighth with Bo Bent Snyder. And then Canet, Baldassari and Shirota, Vietti, Fernandez, and Vergay. And finally, Ramirez, Dixon, and Mans. As for race options as well, let's do what we normally do. As you can see, we still got our very warm mediums from practice, but yeah. So we load the setup, adjust the transmission, make that 3. We'll go 2. I'm not used to riding with 2, so we'll keep it on. So yeah, medium front seems all right. But we're going to go soft rear here. We're going to go soft. I think it's 6 laps, so we could struggle on the final lap, just like we were in them on for like most of the race. Yeah, we'll keeping the brakes the same. Not even going to change the rear brake, so I'll keep that at 8 as well. As your grid then, Max Power on pole. Fernandez all going hard. Medium soft though from Agura. You like that? Soft hard for Baldassari. Medium soft for Vergez or soft hard. Oh god, you really need to get much variety. You get much more variety in real life, actually. Soft hard for Serwin, hard for Baltas on the fellow NTSs, medium hard for Chantra. There you go. Clear track in front for Max Power. As the lights go out, oh, it's 5 laps. That's even better as there's a slow getaway. KTM's jumping, so does Roberts. DJ Antonio as well is trying to get ahead. The power of the toe. They make a dive into the first corner. Mostly down the inside of DJ Antonio, runs slightly wide. There's all the Grassini fights back. Here comes Bezecchi. Good start from the Sky Racing VR46 rider, who we, in quotation marks, fought for the victory within Portimao. Seems like it's a girl trying to push us. This rider's falling. Was that a Gura? I don't think it was. Has it got those behind? Oh no! Who's that? It's Gardner. Gardner's gone. Gardner riding the S's. So easy to do that downhill. Very high speed. He's caught out the Australian on the opening up here in Mugello. As we're just trying to settle in. God, I hate this chicane. Anything but that chicane round it. As he got a go of those. Baldassarre with a good start as well on the MV Augusta. As who's that down? Oh my God, I thought we were going to hit the bike there. Who's that? That's Roberts, isn't it? As he got overtaken because of that crash, Roberts. So, they're into power 3. On the outside of those. Switchback. Oh, it's Baldassarre. I don't know. See, that was... What? So those went down, I'm guessing. As on to the second lap. Still up here in 4 for power. Of course, with this massive straight line speed as well. Close it back up to the top 3. But just shut the bike at the corner. That's something we've learned as well. You do just shut the bike at the corner. I thought you had to ride incredibly smoothly like you do. You do have to be careful on the power. It can be very easy to burn up the rear tyre or rear brakes. But, these Moto2 machines, you can actually chuck them at the corner a bit. Like that will burn up the rear tyre doing that. Come on. Oh, Baldassarre. No, we're not battling, dude. We're trying to catch up to the top 3 here. Baldassarre, this is what? Bad time to battle. I'm just going to shove you into the gravel for that stupidity, alright? As he gets past us. As he got Marcel behind us, the veteran at Moto2 level, Shirota. Yeah, rear tyre's burned up on this lap. As who's that down? Oh, Shirota, what are you doing? Someone went down. I don't know who. But Shirota did one of the stupidest maneuvers I've ever seen. I like how that's not a corner cut as well. That's good to know. Jake Dixon's in 4th ahead of us. I don't quite know where he appeared from. There's Joe Roberts. There's a guru again. My God, that I told you we're getting mugged in that right-hander. That's cost us already a handful of places in a couple of seconds. Doing 56s, need to do 54s like Sam Lowe's down the order. Behind his fellow Britt Dixon. Come on, rear. It's still on a hunt for victory here, thanks to that one corner where unfortunately riders seem to be falling. So we're good in the last and first splits. Only thanks to that massive long front stretch. We're halfway through the race. Roberts, what are you doing? I don't get why they like overtaking off track as well. It's not very good. It seemed to be worse in this game than I've seen in previous overtaking off track. Opponents. So I'll keep it up in this split though. Roberts, get off. Isn't too bad. Once Roberts backs off. There was someone down. Sounds like someone right behind as well. Oh, Augusto Fernandez done the fast lap, mid 54. We're second quicker this lap as well, so we're doing a mid 55. We'll definitely take. The rear tyre is burned up. So even though it lasted in practice, it doesn't seem like the rear tyre's going to last in the race. Still, top 5 would be outstanding as all. They're kicking up the dirt and dust in front. So rear, stick with me, man. Lap and a half. Lap and a half soft rear. We can do it, buddy. That's all, Roberts. Don't come at us like that. Kind of just pushed us wide there. Unless we want to, you know, get taken out by him. As Bezecchi's behind us. Come on. See, now that the rear's burned up, we're going to understeer everywhere. Now Bezecchi by. There's all good down behind us. Remy Gardner in ninth. Still Bezecchi wide. Come on. Oh, rear. I told you, stick with us. One lap to go with like 0% on the right side of our rear tyre. Go, go, go. Right, so you can't actually use soft tyres in the race then? At all. That's good to know for future races. There we go, final lap. So despite them having lots of variety, our opponents, we don't actually have much variety in tyre choice then. Is it just better just to use hard from now on, and that's it? Or hard medium, medium hard. That's it. That's all. That's our choices. Oh, what's going on here? Go, 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 go! Like, all the front runners crash. Oh my god! If we weren't having tyre issues, could have won this. Go, go, go! Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, they're all crashing again. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What's going on? What? Milestone has struck again. What the fuck has just happened? Half a lap to go. Baldassarre and Bezecchi behind us. The Towns will be going wild, but not for the winner. What? What is... Oh, we have to replay that. We can actually replay that. I might have to get my John Madden hat out, do some analysis of that. What the fuck was that? You've got no rear tyre. You've got a second in hand. Got a dream. Again, I'm not sure I might count this a victory like with the Portugal one, because this has been ridiculous, this final lap. Baldassarre again trying to overtake off course. As he accelerates towards the line, a couple of tenths of the Baldassarre going to hold on. It's victory. There we are. In replay, let's see what happened on that final lap. Going into the far chicane here, we'll speed it up slightly. Jake Dixon, your leader. Joe Roberts chasing behind. And going through the first right-hander. Touching the curb, touching the curb, touching the curb, over the curb. Oh, he's going sideways, is he? And Dixon hold it, just about staying upright. No, he's gone down. There you go. The Brit has become the bike. Oh, he literally has. And then Joe Roberts, as you can see, does exactly the same thing. And then here comes Bezecchi. Here comes Baldassarre. Bezecchi loses the front end a bit as well. As there goes Robert's bike. Baldessari does exactly the same thing. He's down already. And as you see here, we're coming like, what the fuck is happening? No, Bezzecchi survives actually going wide. As in it's like Fernandez just hits Baldessari's bike, does he? Yeah, it hits Baldessari's bike. Well, Bezzecchi, God, this is a perfect shot, isn't it? Goes straight into Robert's bike. And, oh, that does not look good for Fernandez. I hope his head's okay. Literally is scraping along with his head. Here comes Ben Snyder. Is he going wide? This needs to be an art piece. Like the love, this replay. Ben Snyder goes very wide, but I think he survives. Dixon is remounted. There's a KTM going somewhere. Dixon is still going away. Oh, Bezzecchi's back on board. What are you doing? Oh, there's the one to Ben Snyder. Oh my god, he's literally... He's doing some motocross. It's Ben Snyder. No, he's losing the rear. Oh, Bo. Oh, he's lost it as well. As Dixon blasts off now. As, oh no, Roberts gets hit by the bike. Does Roberts survive? Oh no, Joe. He's down as well. Oh. It's rubbish that is happening, but it's hilarious at the same time. Oh god, did these two clash? Oh no, Dixon's me again. Oh, Dixon's down. Baldessari survives, but Dixon is down again. Oh no for the Brit. Half of that from victory, and now he's cartwheeled back to England. As gleam of joy once again is Max Power winning from pole. The first time on board his NTS in a ridiculous finale ahead of Baldessari. Then we've got Bezzecchi, Gardner who fell early on. Roberts, who hasn't fallen, I think, in the top 10 apart from Bauer. Roberts, Dixon, Ben Snyder, Fernandez, Cameron, Thurin. Double NTS top 10 ahead of Luti, Montella, Navarro, Della Porta, and Verge. The final point scores, no one else finished. Fernandez, DJ Antonio, Lowe's, Trotter, Ramirez, Chantra, Bautas. At least they all completed a lap. Unlike Garzo, Berger, Vietti, Arenas, Scorsi, Connect, Anzi, and Arbolino on home turf. Very disappointing. There's 5 Italians out on an opening lap. So in the championship, Bezzecchi leads by 60. He's got a ridiculous lead still, Marco. What the hell? 64 points ahead of Gardner, who gets up 3 places. And we've got Lowe's, Fernandez, DJ Antonio, Power up 4 places as well. To 6th ahead of Roberts, Agura, Vietti, and Fernandez. Ran out the top 10 ahead of Baldessari's up 3 places. Dixon up 4 despite his last lap heartbreak in 14th. Into the top 20 are Surin and Cameron. And as you can see, 27 riders now score points with Della Porta, the newest of them. While Berger, Ramirez, Bautas, and Chantra haven't. On the team's championship, Sky Racing Team VR46 lead the way by 46 points ahead of Red Bull KTM IO. Then we've got Mark VDS, the owner team in triple figures. In Grassini, MV Augusta, and in Hertz NTS up 3 places to sit ahead of Atara Trans. On the Team Asia, only a sprinter into the top 10 along with Sag. And then we've got Aspar down 3 places. Speed up a place, Speed up a place, then Intact. Pons down to 14th ahead of NTS and wow. Okay, so that is Mugello done. It does seem like that our opponents are actually easier around Mugello as well compared to 28 and Ride 4 where they were pretty difficult. It seems like they've toned them down again. Not as easy as they used to be. Like Mugello used to be one of the easier courses. They seem to be in the middle now. But perfect weekend. Lots of reputations secured. Lots of monies as well. Very important as we need to hire some more crew. Save up for a team as well, maybe in the future. As what's this research data? Oh yeah, we did the clean that with long lap penalty. That is done. Didn't do best set to time. I thought we would do that. Best set to time in sector 2, which is one of our strong sectors, isn't it? I know it's our worst sector actually because I can't remember the sectors round here. Anyway, that is Mugello done. Oh, what's this on the calendar? Oh, we developed the engine. We did the engine as well for Catalonia. Great. Okay, good job, team. As oh god, we're way away on the frame. High consumption reduction. That might actually be good. So enforcement rear structure to the rear swing arm. What does this do? That is Ben saying soften the frame to improve feeling with the tyre. That's higher consumption, spare reactivity. That's the one we want though. We want frame section reduction. I think we'll save up for that. What happened to the engine then? What about this for the engine? So next up, max torque increase, fuel consumption reduction. Alright, so I simply just put them back into the reset. Oh no, hello. We can do the anti-wheelie, better wheelie control, engine brake increased as well. No, you're all going here. You're all developing this now. 8 weeks. Oh god, we need to get better people for the electronics. Oh my god. Good. None of them are very good. Anyway. There you go. And that would take 8 weeks. So research. Oh, no one's on research. God damn it. Can I take someone off this? So yeah, next time. Second visit to Spain of the season. To Catalonia. Very much looking forward to that. So there we go. Anti-wheelie developed for the Red Bull Ring, which will be very important actually around the Red Bull Ring. There's lots of undulation, very difficult track. There we go. 100 weekly production points for the engine and frame. So remember, on the frame, we're just over 1,000 off. For the engine, we're, well, 2,500 off. It's going to be a long time before we develop those if we can this season. But yeah, hope you enjoyed more MotoGP 21 throwing everything away on the final lap. Another well-deserved victory for Max Power. As that's not a bad start to the season. I know in France, you know, we maybe could have done a bit better with our pace. Argentina were real lucky. Qatar, we could have scored a point or two if we were just a bit more careful and knew actually how to play the game as well. In Portugal, very lucky. USA and Spain, Jerez was actually the kind of turning point. Not Portugal, Jerez was where we kind of got a bit better. There you go. 2 wins, 1 pole. What happens next time? The crazy world of MotoGP 21. Thanks for watching. Find out next time.